Hi guys, and welcome to our 5th Let's Play video for Forza Horizon 3. If you want to support what we do, you can give us a thumbs up, and if you're not yet a subscriber, why not hit that subscribe button? So we are driving this fantastic Audi R8, absolutely fantastic car, and basically the last thing we did in the last video was a race, and I unlocked the very next, or the very first I should say, barn find. So we're going to be checking that out now. So we're going to set the route for the barn find, and we've got a bit of a drive, so we've got to follow the blue waypoints on the minimap on the bottom left, and also after that we'll be checking out, we'll be expanding an existing festival site, so plenty to do early on. Phenomenal car, this just grips fantastically well, and great turn of speed as well. 110, 120 on the brakes. So you're going to be chucking it right. Is that a D-type in front of me? Jaguar D-type? Wow. Oh. So there you go. So around the roundabout then. We're actually going to go round the roundabout rather than through it. A bit of drifting going on there, why not? A little bit of fun. Oh, no. So I do have a tendency to actually look far ahead down the road rather than what's right in front of me, and I guess I've been playing a bit too much of Assetto Corsa lately, and maybe that's what's done in that, but got to make sure you do have to adjust when you jump from racing game to racing game. Different techniques, different things to look out for. So, you know, in a game like this, you're very much looking right ahead of you, you know, the very next sort of 20 feet ahead of you rather than 50 or 100 feet ahead of you. So it is does take a little bit of adjusting, I'd say. But anyway, we've got oh, nice car there. Is that the CLK? We have, okay, so we've got about 3.5 kilometers to go, and we'll be looking for this barn find somewhere within the purple ring, which you'll see in just a moment on the mini-map on the bottom left. Oh, look at that. No way of avoiding that. Right, so we're getting close now. Cars weaving all over the place. Oh, that was a nice, what do they call those? Plymouth. I've forgotten the name of them now. Is it Cuda? The ones with the big spoilers on the back. My mind's gone blank now, but
400 meters, turn left.
Right, okay, so we're coming up to, you can see the purple circle now on the bottom left of the screen. Now we're going to chuck a left here, and we're basically looking out for a barn,
Turn left.
and within that barn we should see the barn find car.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ah, here we go, just spotted it. So here we are. Now then, what's this going to be? I have no idea. Please be good.
Ready?
I'm sure it is good.
Ready?
It's always good, isn't it? Oh wow, is that the Ferrari Dino?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I think it is. It's in a sorry state though, but oh wow, yes it is the Ferrari Dino. Oh, that's phenomenal. But look at that rust. Wow. I don't think that will buff out. That's going to need some serious attention. So it's being restored. They will call me when it's ready to drive. So that was that. Fantastic. Right, and if I can remember which button it is. Here we go. World map. And we're going to go to, now then, is it here? No, it's not there. I believe it's Surface Paradise where I can upgrade, because I've already upgraded this to level 2, the Byron Bay Festival, so and hope, yeah, that's level 1, so yeah, I'm sure that this is where I've got to go. Okay then. Can we take a shortcut? Can we get through this fence? Yes. Right, so it's getting into an evening time setting now. Some nice effects there. Oh, who put that tree there? So we're going to be joining the road here. Make sure there's no incoming or traffic on the route. Switch to the left side of the road. Beautiful lighting effects now, particularly behind that, I don't know what you call that, some sort of mountain. It's absolutely stunning. Lovely flames popping from the exhaust of the Audi R8 as we make our way to the city area, which you can see in the distance, the skyscrapers. And we're going to upgrade the Surfers Paradise Festival from level 1 to level 2 as we pass a fellow R8. So let's change the view. Oh, cracked windscreen then. So must have been that tree that I hit. Let's have some body cam action. So I slam the brakes on here to avoid hitting the Mini. So I am using the Xbox One controller, and I've got to say I'm always impressed with the sort of level of control you get with the controller on Forza Horizon games, and Forza Horizon 3 is certainly no exception. You know, you can really sort of put in subtle inputs on the steering, but a very precise control that which other games just simply do not give you. So it really does run beautifully with a controller. You know, you really don't need a steering wheel to put in those very subtle degrees of steering. So it really is something that other racing games should really take a leaf out of Playground Games' book regarding the control, precise control. So we are 2 kilometers away from our destination as we enter this city area now. Can get a little bit confusing where the roads are at times.
Turn left.
I'm going to chuck a left.
In 100 meters, keep right. In 400 meters, bear right.
So just having a little look at the city areas. Beautiful stuff. I love this lighting effects. You can see how dark the sky is on one side of the map over here. You can see just how dark it is, and on the other side very light. So it's very realistic looking.
In 400 meters.
I'm not so impressed with the clouds. I've said this before. They seem a little bit low res to me. I'm not sure. They were making a big deal about the sky, but I don't know. I'm not convinced with those clouds. Not quite convinced. Anyway, we're going to come up to our destination here. Surfers Paradise. So we're going to upgrade it from level 1 to 2. And check out the new events. So we're going to expand, hit the X button. Well, I'm hitting it, but nothing's happening. There we go. For a moment now I got very worried. I thought I was at the wrong place. But after about 10 hits of the X button, we finally got the cutscene. So all of a sudden they're building it, and the next moment it's built. The beauty of computer games right there.
To the beach, to the tarmac, to the driver's seat and back again.
Okay, so I imagine there'll be another number of events, new events that will pop up on my map in just a moment. Right, so do I want to switch cars? Do you know what? I don't at the moment. Oh, sorry, there's an offer here. Hold on. We have on sale. Oh, okay, so interesting. Oh, now how much is that? I have enough. Right then, so it looks like I'm going to be buying this C63 AMG Coupe Black Series from 2012. Look at that, beautiful. Now, someone did tell me in the comments before, you hit the Y button to select from factory colours rather than user-made liveries. So we'll do that. Thanks for that comment. Okay, we have special colours. Now then, this is interesting. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's interesting. So we've got some really interesting designs here. Goodness me. That's pretty bling, isn't it? That aluminium. Wow. Okay. I do like the... Where is it gone? The matte black. I do like that. Let's go for that. Do you want to buy this car for 128,000 credits? Hell yeah. First time buyer. That is the very first car I've bought then. All the rest I've been given. So a big chunk of my money's gone, but with a car like this I think it's worth it, don't you? Fantastic. So shall we have a closer look at this car in the Autovista mode? Let's have a little sit inside. Nice. So just having a little look around, as I always do when I buy new cars. You know, I really want to feel what it's like to own this in real life, and you know, I just love sitting in these cars, just having a little look around. You know, it's a shame. I mean, they've modelled the interior fully, but when you're actually in game, you can't. When you look to left and right, you don't see your door and your wing mirrors, or the other, you know, the driver's, the passenger's seat. Sorry, you just see the as if it's from the outside of the car, and it's quite disappointing because they have, of course, modelled the whole car, but I guess it was just one of those things, really. But we're going to leave it there for the photo mode. Sorry, the Autovista. Stunning car. Now then, how do I exit? Right, hit the drive button. That helps. And we're going to bring this beast onto the road, and hopefully we'll have some new events to compete in. 6.3 litre, no doubt bags and bags of torque, as you do get with Mercedes.
When you're ready to venture out again, you might want to take a look at these.
Yeah, so here we go then, new events, fantastic. So let's, where's a close one? What's this? Have I done this one before? No. Okay, we'll go for this circuit race in my C63 AMG Black Series. Oh wow, listen to that.
200 meters. Turn right.
Oh, I keep doing it, don't I? I keep driving on the right hand side of the road. And oh dear. It's going to take a long time to get used to that. Ah, okay, I think this was the event I was going to do before in the previous video, but we had to hit the X button, I think it was, to check out the online portion of the game. So this is a championship then. AMG versus M Sport.
BMW versus Mercedes? Nah, boring, not fast enough. BMW M Sport versus Mercedes AMG. Now that's more like it.
Alright, so I should be able to use my C63 that I've just purchased. Yep, so we're going to take part in the championship. Not sure how many races there are. I'm not sure if it's 2, is it 3, is it 5? I have no idea at this point. But it is interesting to actually take part in a championship for the first time in Forza Horizon 3, because all the other races I've done were just one-off races. So it's good to mix up the action here. So some really high-powered BMWs and Mercedes on offer here. Hopefully my C63 will have enough power. Okay then, so away we go. Let's go into cockpit cam. Okay, so sharp left here. Oh wow, so this car's so it's quite heavy. I suppose it is a fair size, but yeah, it does have a lot of power to make up for it, to shift that weight. Okay, another sharp left here, so we're going to get on the brakes a little bit earlier this time. Oh, too early there. So we're just getting used to the car. Tends to want to break that back end out every time. So we're just going to go with that and drift it round. So where are we? We're in 4th place, so we've got 3 laps. Getting on the brakes nice and early. Drift on the exit there. And again, so this car really does like to get sideways, as you can see. Oh wow. So it's a good drift car. So looking for the overtake here to get me up into 2nd place as we finish the first lap of 3. Again, a nice drift through here. Look at that, wow. So the car, it just wants to get sideways at every opportunity. So I really don't want to fight it, I just want to sort of go with it. Look how dark it's getting now. So on the brakes a little bit later than last time. Maybe a bit too late there. So getting barged here for what a 2nd place car. Oh, smashed me on the rear there, almost sending me into the fence. And as you can see, there's a number of cars right behind me now, so it's getting pretty tense. So again, I send the car sideways. Oh, again, I'm getting smashed up the rear here. So coming towards the end of the 2nd lap. It's interesting because they keep giving me clean racing bonuses, but you know, it's anything but clean because other cars are hitting me. So I wonder if that bonus applies to whether you hit the side of the tracks or not. Perhaps that's more the case, or maybe it's because they're hitting me from behind that it's not actually punishing me. So that'd be good to see if that's the case. Right then, so we're going to hit the brakes now. A little bit of handbrake as well, just to help get the car around. And you can see just how much the sky varies here. On the right, we've got this lovely sort of orange-red sky. And to my left, or in front of me right now, we have this really sort of twilight sky, very dark blue, different shades of blue, and into black. So it's quite stunning. You know, I do find myself terribly distracted by the visuals of this game. You know, I should be concentrating on the racing, but I just can't help but keep looking at the buildings, looking at the lighting, and all these various effects. And I've done it again, so now we're going to be finishing in 2nd place. So I need to concentrate a little bit harder on the next race perhaps. But we're going to cross the line in 2nd place, which is certainly good enough for me. So there we go. So the M6 won the event in the end. Right, okay, so here is... Okay, so we have 3 events in the championship. And I'm on 16 points and the leader has 20. Okay, so that was that. Let's go on to the 2nd event then. Okay, some money, which is always good. XP. And of course, fans as well. So there you go. So let's take part in the 2nd event now.
Welcome back, Kevin. You were partway through a championship. Would you like me to set a route to the next race event for you?
Yes, please.
Hey, Kevin. There's another driver who'd be perfect for your lineup.
Okay, so I just assumed
In 400 meters,
that the next race would, you know, I just assumed it would jump to the very next race in the championship after the last race, but we do have to
turn right.
actually drive to the next location for the next event, which is surprising,
In 100 meters, keep right.
but fortunately it's not too far away.
100 meters,
Okay, so just on the left here. Really stunning lighting. I know I keep saying it, but it is very impressive. Right, so this is the second event in the championship. So it does seem a bit odd that you have to drive to the next location, but there you go. Now then, we can change to the M4. Let's do that for this second event. And then we'll probably change back to the C63 on the third and final event. Okay, so we're still loading. Okay, so in the BMW, away we go. So once again, 3 laps. And come up to the first checkpoint then. Sharp left, 90-degree bend, and around we go. So it's a lot more behaved than the C63 AMG. Less inclined to get that tail end out. So it is a little bit easier to control. So we are in 6th place. Making the overtake here on the outside. We're going to hit the brakes, keeping it on the outside, and try and take another place here, which will put me up into 4th. There we go. And I'm going to cut in on the inside here. Here we go. On the brakes. So we're up into 3rd place as we come towards the latter stages of the first lap. As we get a big eye full of BMW there. Now I cannot remember who was first in the last race, so I'm not sure if it's this very car in front of me now or not. I should have actually made note of that, but there you are. We'll check it out on the end of this race just to see who I'm up against. But you know, in a free race championship, 2 first places and a 2nd place will always be enough, of course, to win you the championship. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I came 2nd in the first race, so if I can win here and win the next event, that will be enough to take the championship. So again, 90-degree left, hitting the brakes, getting the rear end out round slightly, and again here very tight here. Going to use a little bit of handbrake. Oh, a little bit overcooked that one. Should have gotten the brakes a little bit earlier. But oh, I'm not sure about that livery on the BMW behind. Indeed, the 2 behind me are a little bit suspect looking. I do prefer the sort of more clean liveries, personally. But you know, it is a personal thing. So we're coming up to the end of the 2nd lap. In 1st place. And I've got to make sure I don't make any mistakes because they are pretty close behind me. Nice little drift there. So heavy on the brakes for this one. A little bit of handbrake. Why not? Lots of fun hitting the handbrake. And again, a bit of handbrake. Lovely little bit of a drift there. Oh, but look at that. You don't go very fast. That's the problem. And the 2 behind me are catching me up. So we've got to stick my racing hat back on now and forget about the drifting. Okay, so we're still pretty close behind. Okay, just building a little bit of a gap now. So there can't be many checkpoints to go, because I'm just about to get that one. Okay, so yeah, here we go then. So I'm going to take the win for the second event, which should put me at the very least in joint first place and most likely first. So I think it was the M6 which won the previous event. So that was Lei Fang. Let's have a look. No, it wasn't. Or was it Lei Fang? No, it was Lei. Actually, no, it wasn't Lei Fang. So it was Go Bays, I believe, that won the last race. So yeah, it would have been. So because we were tied on 36 points. So Go Bays in the M5. That is my rival. So that's the one I need to make sure I'm ahead of in the next race. And because the third place car, Lei Fang, is so far behind, all I have to do really is keep in front of Go Bays, and that will be enough for the win. So we have a spin here. So hopefully it's a big money prize. Indeed it is. So because I have the Ultimate Edition, the money does double. So 150,000 credits, very nice. And yet more fans, so almost halfway to expand in the next festival. So it does go by pretty quickly.
Well, you should see her now.
So this is the barn find that we found in the start of the video. The Ferrari Dino. And it's ready, so...
There's an ongoing championship.
Oh wow, it's very tempting. But we're going to have to finish the third event in the championship. So we're going to drive to the third and final event. And then I guess in the next video we're going to check out that Ferrari Dino.
In 100 meters, keep right. In 100 meters.
So a bit of handbrake through here. Oh, there's always an oncoming car, isn't there, to ruin my day. Not having much luck today. So it's a bit of a drive, a couple of kilometres.
Turn left. Turn left.
Okay, so I'm going to be jumping back into the Mercedes C63 AMG Black Series for the third race.
In 400 meters.
But I've got to keep that back end in check because it does drift at every opportunity. So I'll take the wrong turn there. So spin it round. There we go.
Turn right.
Okay, so here it is through here.
In 200 meters. Turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, so this is the North City circuit. And like I said, we're going to jump back into the Mercedes C63 AMG Black Series from 2012. Beautiful car. We have a matte black finish, which I think looks stunning. And we're going to be competing in the third and final event in the championship. So looking for a win, or at the very least to stay in front of Go Bays to take the championship win. Now I can't remember which car he or she is driving, but we'll make a note of it. Okay, so back into the cockpit then. So we're looking for Go Bays. He's probably at the front. So we'll hit the brakes for the first time coming around here then. Just going to be a little bit mindful of my accelerator inputs, just to keep that back end in check. Look how tight this turn is, wow. So the back end really wanting to step out through there. Now then, where is Go Bays? That's the question. That's the one I need to get in front of. Okay, looks like the blue car possibly right at the front. Or is it the... oh no, it's the one further ahead, so there it is, yep. So it's this blue and yellow car that I need to get in front of. So that's my goal, the car in front. And already we're finishing the first lap, so there's only 3 laps in these races. We're looking at just over a minute per lap. So very short races in Forza Horizon 3 so far at least. Oh, look at that, he blocked me off there, he braked and then turned slightly to the left. He knew I was coming. Now then, this is the really tight turn. Look at that, wow. But we maintain the first position. So looking pretty good now, just got to keep it together. And we'll take the championship win. So I'm trying to cut these checkpoints as close as I can without actually missing them. Which does take a little bit of practice. So we've got some 90-degree bends through this section then. Again, just fighting that back end. It always wants to step out at every opportunity. So this would make a phenomenal drift car. I was hoping I could do that. I was hoping I could go through that wooden telegraph pole, and sure enough I could. So final lap then. Braking nice and early. Oh, perhaps a little bit too late actually. So you know, even though it is an arcade racer, you do have to respect the the braking zones. Get on the brakes early. So it's not like a Project Gotham racing where you can just sort of really carry lots of speed. So you can't do that in this game. That's what will happen. Now then, Go Bays is catching me up here. Again through this tight 90-degree bend section. So going to be very delicate on the throttle. There you go, a bit of counter steering going on. No, not many turns left here. So we cut across. So that's it actually. So we're going to leave it there for our 5th Let's Play video on Forza Horizon 3. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. And thanks for watching.